Hi everyone, this is Vicki, and I wanted to make another one of these housewife sewing kits or needle book. And this one came out a little small, which was, it's good to put in your suitcase or if you're traveling. But what I wanted was a little bit bigger, so I used the same pattern that I had to make it. So it's just a long piece with a half moon on the top, and then it's folded up 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then this comes down, and this is the opening. Okay, so you just want to make it larger than that. So all I did was got my fabric. I got my fabric, and I just decided to you fold it. You put the either batting or felt in between, whatever. Cut it to size you want to have it, and I just laid it down. And so this is just an example, okay? So this is how wide you want to make it, and fold it in half. Well, fold it over to the size of the felt that you have in there, and then you want to make sure it's the right size. You're going to fold it 1, 2, and 3, and then fold the top over, and then you're going to make it, curved. So you're going to cut it curved. And what I did was, I'll show you mine that I made. What I did was hand stitch the whole thing. So I did the blanket stitch on the edge, so there's a raw edge. And this fabric is not too old. It's not vintage like the other one. So this was from Joann's probably, and I really liked it because it has a stitching on it already. And I got a button and have a closure there. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So you just open it up, and it wraps around. Okay, so here is the seam where I folded the two fabrics together, and then I did a kind of a slip stitch, kind of like a hem, but so with this showing though. And when you have it together and you cut the edges like a half moon, and then you do the blanket stitch, or that's what I did. You don't have to do it, but I did it all by hand. And then when you open it up, is three segments. So there's one segment up here, and the second segment, and the last segment is down here. And then the bottom, I just did the blanket stitch on the bottom. And then I got, to make these, you just cut up some felt, or you can use something thinner than felt. But I just use this kind from Michael's. You get in the sheet, and I don't know how much these are. $1 and change probably. I'm not sure anymore. I have these in my stash. And so I cut the pockets to the size, and and then just sewed them together. This is all blanket stitch around, and then this is just vintage lace with a vintage doily and a tiny rose, and I tinted this to match this other one. So then I just laid down this down, and then laid down this one and folded it over and stitched it. Put a little trim here, and so this is a pocket, and this pocket I have my scissors in here. And then there's another pocket behind. Just don't close it here. You close it all the way around, but not on the top. And you still have another pocket. So you have a full-length pocket. And I have my threader in here. And I could put more threads in here. And then this one is just full. It just folds down like this. And I put a doily, and stitched the doily by hand, and then I actually glued this part to this with Fabri-Tac. And then when you open this, I did a low pocket so that I could put my cards in. So you have these thread cards, which is pretty big. It looks like it's, I think it's like 4 inches long, and maybe it's 3 inches, less than 3 inches wide. So, and then I covered it on 110 cardstock from Michaels, and then I just made the cover for the front and back with pattern paper. And so I will show you the die cut the die cut that I got this from, and also the papers I'll show you at the end. So in the back of there is another pocket, because I just sewed all the way down. I flipped this up and tacked it down on the bottom, and then did blanket stitch and tacked it to there. And then if you don't close the back, you have another pocket. So I have all these cards that I'll show you that I made, and this paper is so beautiful. It's from Hobby Lobby, and so I did front and back on all these ones, and it won't show once you put the thread on it, but it's so beautiful, the paper is. And so I did all these, and then I cut out a bunch more, so I have them on. When I do die cutting, I want to make a bunch of other ones so that I have them, when I want to make more of these. And might as well make them all when you have it out. On the top one is I did a button here and a folded, so it opens up this way. I did the same way. You tacked this folded part onto the backing, and then had a fold part here. This is some vintage fabric I have in my stash, and some vintage lace. And then you open it this way, and I double these two credit card size and folded it in half on the felt. And then I put my pins in here so they're covered and won't be, getting stuck with the pins. And I have some pins there. So when I have a project, I'll bring the correct pins in here. That I'll be using this with my idle time. Waiting when I do my grandma Uber and waiting for grandchildren. So anyway, and be able to do a project. So while I'm waiting, and so I will set it up for what I need to put in. So that's my project, and I'm going to fold this here and then fold it here, and then I bring the top over, and it got kind of thick, so I think the next time I'll make just remember to make that long enough if you're going to make it thicker, just to make it longer, and so that it goes wherever you'd like. I think I would like it a little longer, because then it shows the flower up here better. But well, this is how it came out. So I will still use it, and I'll wrap it 3 times and around the button to close it. And then here it is. It's all tucked together and ready to be taken. So that's what it looks like. Now let me show you the die cut that I used for the I don't know what you call this, for the spool. It's Elizabeth Craft Designs Planner Essentials Sidekick dies. And so it comes with a planner, and I'm sure you can find something similar to this, independent of everything else if you're not going to use these. I have a little bit of a collection of sewing items for dies in case I want to make something as a gift or for myself. So I decided to get this one, and this is what they've made, and illustrations of what can be done with them. And I guess they make it for a planner, because they will put their things in there. as such. So that's that. And then the paper is this one from Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby, and it's just beautiful. I really like it. The original ones that they make, they have the second generation, I believe. I have both of the second generations, and they're thinner paper, whereas this one is thicker. This one's called Ephemera, 20 designs, 3 each, 60 sheets. And so this is a thicker paper, so you're not going to have as many papers as the other ones. But it's like Parisian, Paris theme, and also travel. So I'll just let you know that I used one sheet of this one already, and this is my favorite one that they have. It's just so pretty. So that's the cards that I made from there. So I just got the die and I put it over the each photo how I'd like it to be cut out, and then I just adhered it with the glitter glue. So onto the 110 white cardstock. So I did the cards in front and back of the white cardstock. So that's the first one. And then they get bees, quite large bees actually. So 3 of those. And you get this one that's really pretty also. This was more faded look of the other one is a brighter color, and it has a lot of butterflies on here. There's one of the maps. It's a vintage looking map because you can see there's a distress here, and so you get 3 of those. And then there's this dark paper which has a lot of French wording. I don't know that these are probably from magazines or something. And then here is a strawberry. This is really pretty too. They have this print also in the thinner print, mixed in with other collage looking things. And this is another one of those. This is so pretty. And so there's a world map and then globe. And here's another one that's kind of faded looking also, vintage. And then this is a like a billing print. Distress. And then this, I love this postage. What I'm really loving nowadays is the postage. I can't wait to use this. And I bought this, last year sometime. I'm sure they still have it out. And then with roses, this pretty collage with buttons. And then this one, almost steampunk looking, but another collage is pretty. And then this one here, this is beautiful. So, Rose de Provence. And then this one is another map type. It says encyclopedia on there. That's nice. Atlas, World Atlas, it says over there. The planes, vintage looking. And this is very vintage. I love this. It has all the playing cards and different kinds of, this is probably the front cover of the playing card. And postcards. Yeah, so postage. I love that. And then we have keys. Lots of beautiful vintage keys in black and cream. And then there are lots of butterflies. And I guess you can cut out the butterflies or use the whole thing. And then there's this one with the floral print and newspaper clippings or something in there. And those are nice. And then this is the last one, I believe. Yeah, this is the last one. Which you can tell it's, like a Paris type of little cards. So that is the, this Paper Studio collection ephemera. So, yeah, I love this pack. And thanks for watching. And I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.